Hey guys, so today we're taking a look at the Cold Steel Kobun fixed blade fighting knife. It's a really awesome knife. The price on the Cold Steel website is $64.99. And first off, let's talk about the specs a little bit. I got the Cold Steel website open because I kind of forget these specs sometimes. So it's the weight's 44 ounces, the blade thickness is 3.5 millimeters. The blade length is 5.5 inches. The handle is 4 3/8 inches, and it's a Crayex handle. The steel is Japanese Osei stainless steel on the blade, and the overall length is 9 7/8 inch, and it has a Securex sheath. So first off, the weight. Some people complain that it's too light. I think it's just perfect because you really don't want a super heavy knife if you're going to use it for if you're carrying this on you, and for if you have to use it in a self-defense situation, you have to slash or something like that, you want something light. But it's not that light. You can feel that the knife is really solid, and it just has that perfect amount of weight to it. So I prefer carrying something like this other than something like this. That's a zombie survivor knife, and that's a Winchester Bowie knife. I mean a Civil War D-Guard Bowie knife. So these are two awesome knives. They get a lot of penetration, big blade. But these knives are really annoying. These knives are really annoying to carry around with you. Whereas this, it's really easy to carry. It's not annoying. You can just slip it on the side. Sometimes you won't know it's there. You can, easily strap it onto anything. It's an overall light knife. I can't go as far as saying you won't know it's there, but still, it's a really light knife, and it's not going to be as difficult to carry as those other knives. And again, you don't want something really heavy in a self-defense and everyday carry situation, because a lot of people are going to use this as a everyday carry knife. And if I'm taking a knife to the jungle, sure, I would want one of those Bowie knives to actually chop wood and things, but I'm not going to be trying to chop and baton wood with this and cut down trees. I'm going to use this in a self-defense situation. So first off, the blade is made of Japanese AUS 8A stainless steel, which is a really good quality steel on premium quality blades mostly. It's really easy to sharpen. It's very resistant against rust and corrosion. It stays sharper longer than a lot of the other blades, and it came sharp right out of the box. Oops. Let me show you that. Yeah. So I haven't sharpened this yet. This came really sharp. You can sharpen this even more. It's fairly simple to sharpen. It's a good blade to work with and all that. And another thing I really like about the blade is the Tonto point. That is a really good defensive, in my opinion anyway. You can get a lot of penetration with this, and it's really easy to penetrate with this blade. And another thing, it has this really thick spine, so it won't bend like a really cheap blade. If you stab it into something, if you stab it into wood, a car door, whatever it is, this will stand up to it because of the thick spine and the really good blade material and the good sharp point. So next thing, the handle. It's made of Kraton. It has a really good texture to it. They say that it won't move around in your hand, it won't slip around. I think this is a really nice handle. You can get a really good grip on this. You can even grab it like this, and you do one slash and you'll split someone open. You can get a nicer grip on it like this. It has a little lanyard hole to just tie around your wrist, so if you're really going at it, it doesn't slip out of your hand. And yeah, overall, if the handle gets wet, it's you'll still be able to grip it properly. That won't affect anything. The handle is also weather resistant, so if you leave it outside for some odd reason, you have to leave this outside, it won't wear out, it won't rot. So yeah, I really like the handle. You will definitely have a good grip on this. If you have gloves, it'll make it even better, but you won't need gloves with the knife with a knife with really nice grip like this one. It's just amazing. They really did a good job on the handle, especially. Just overall, I love everything about the blade. Literally, it's amazing from the handle to the blade. And yeah, this is a really good self-defense knife in general. So yeah, as I said, the Tonto point, I would carry this on me for a self-defense situation. The difference between this and something like a Tylite or any sort of cold steel folding knife like the Broken Skull, knives like that, they're easier to carry. You literally don't know they're there. They're very simple, they're really small. So with a knife like this, sometimes, if you're nervous and stuff like that, you might, have to flick it out. You might have to use 2 hands to flick it out. And I know it has this thing, which a lot of people, if you practice a couple times, you'll always get it right. Just, you know, putting it on the side of your pocket and then just flicking out the knife. But with this knife, you don't have to worry about actually taking out the blade. All you have to do is, when you have the stick in, you have it like that. All you have to do is pull out the blade and you can quickly deploy it and you can use it in a fighting situation. So that's what I really like about the fixed blade knife. It has a really long blade. So again, that's really good for self-defense. You'll get a lot of penetration. You could slash with this. It's just a really, really good knife for pretty much all melee combat and self-defense situations. Apparently soldiers use this according to like the Cold Steel website. I don't know which soldiers use it. I was thinking that they mostly use K-bar. Maybe you guys can tell me when soldiers use this, or if they do it, or if they're allowed to switch their K-bar knife for something like this. I really don't know about the whole military point of all this, but yeah, this is an awesome self-defense knife. This would be good for a soldier as well. Another thing that I thought was super interesting and super cool about this knife is that bodyguards actually carry this exact knife. So what situations do they carry it in? So first off, bodyguards would carry this if they can't have a gun on them. So, and it's, you know, it's obviously, I know one case of bodyguards who use this is the IBA, International Bodyguards Association. They carry this knife for their combat situations or self-defense situations when they're protecting someone, like, protective situations. So they carry this knife on them if they can't have a gun, if they're in a place that doesn't allow guns, or if they're in a big crowd. So they trust this so much. They say, you know, it can penetrate stab-proof vests. So that's really cool. This can actually penetrate body armor if you hit it hard enough, just because the design of the point, the tanto point, and then the thickness and the thickness of the blade, just because it can support. That is a really thick blade if you look at it. It's not a thin, weak and flexible blade. It's a really good blade. But yeah, bodyguards actually carry this when they have to attack someone or defend in a crowd situation. So they're not going to pull out their gun and shoot. They're just going to pull out their tanto knife and stab the hell out of the guy whoever's attacking their protectee. So that is a pretty good point in itself just to buy this knife, because it's a really good self-defense. I mean, it's a really good bodyguard knife. That's a huge thing that I thought was really interesting. They carry this along with their baton. This would be like the closest, the deadliest thing right after their handgun. And, you know, bodyguards in UK also carry this as well, in case they have to really protect someone and really, really, you know, go full on, you know, deadly mode. And again, in a crowd situation, yeah, it's really useful. There's a big crowd, someone's attacking your protectee. They pull this out and they stab the heck out of him. They kill the guy. They do whatever they have to do. They can penetrate armor with this. This could actually go through a car door, a car hood, pretty much anything. Super, super good material on the blade. Another thing is the sheath. I really like this sheath actually. So first off, it's got these little holes on the side, so you can strap it to anything. If you have, like, for example, you could put this on your body armor, you could tie this to your bag, you could put this around your upper arm, you could put this around your leg, tie this around your, you know, upper leg area and just have it ready to deploy. If you wear big boots like I do, you could actually just put this as your boot knife. You could carry this on your waist. If you have a big shirt, or like a fairly loose shirt, it's not visible at all. And the sheath I like about it is, like, it's made of what was that material again? Hold on, let me open up their website again. It's a Securex sheath. Yeah, so basically it's just really, really good quality hard plastic, and it's got this metal clip here for extra durability. And apparently, yeah, you can actually move this around if you unscrew these. So yeah, pretty cool. Overall, a good knife. The main purpose would be a self-defense situation or a fighting situation. So yeah, I really recommend you guys go out and buy this knife. It's really awesome. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of the blade in the comments section. And yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching.